fun from 2K Sports as we get set to bring now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Dwight Powell. Jamal Murray is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Clark in at the 4. We've got the natural. Also Smooth out there. Jay out there with the captain. And it's Sohan in at the 4-man position. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, 6 to shoot. Powell, no one around him, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Takes it inside, and that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's the natural. About a minute played so far here in the first. The pass to Jay. Drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Murray. The dish to Clark. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the natural. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
From downtown, no good on the shot. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the natural. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Sohan. Out left to the wing. Here's Smooth. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Powell. Wiggins from outside. The shot, no good. And they're on the break. Passes it to Jay. Here's Sohan. Pass to the natural. Fades. Doesn't go for him.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Powell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's the captain. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Slaughter passes to Smooth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your home team, number 3.
And he sinks the second. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wide open look here for Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the natural. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Sohan. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the paint, Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's the natural, covered by Wiggins. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's the captain. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
We've got Smooth. Also the natural out there. The captain out there with Jay. And it's Sohan in at the power forward position. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Barrett, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. The natural shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Cowboy. Barrett covering. Cowboy passes to Gortat. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Off with the layup. Pass to Olynyk. A 3-ball. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Cowboy. Brooks covering. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Here's Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Outside, Martin. Here's Gortat over Thompson. And a nice play by Gortat as he scores. Gortat's got his first bucket in this one.
And this is where Gortat does so much of his damage. A towering 7-footer with a sweet touch. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Martin with the bucket.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Martin. Thompson. Passes to Brooks. And here's Barrett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And they're able to recover. Martin the pass to Cowboy. Now the feed to Gortat. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Shots good by Alexander Walker. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
ABC's checked in for Cowboy.
When you think of Dylan Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
1:03 left now here in the second. Right wing. Olynyk dishes to Thompson. He kicks to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's ABC. Brooks covering. Outside, Martin. Back to Gortat. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Gortat's got his third basket of the night right there.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. That one misses. Here's Sell. Basket counts.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks, David.
Here at the midway point, we've seen enough games.
This game is close right now. They have a big advantage.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got the captain, smooth out there with the natural. Then there's Jay, and it's Sohan in at the power forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Take a look at Clark, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
The captain, no good. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Murray. Clark kicks to Powell. Buries it from three-point range. Powell's got 13.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Slaughter. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
to Powell. On the wing, Wiggins. Powell sets a screen for Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The natural shot is off.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
For 3, Murray. They get the rebound.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Slaughter. No good, unable to end this run.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And the basket by Jay.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's the captain. Powell pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Murray left side. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the screen. Here's the captain. And no good that time. Great D that time from Powell.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Clark sets a screen for Murray. Clark, great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touched by Wiggins. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Panika inside. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Murray outside. Here's Powell. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Slaughter passes to Jay. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A better athlete than sometimes given credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smooth misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on that one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. Here's ABC. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's a good screen. Here's Smooth. And a miss there on the triple. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Brooks. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Here's Smooth. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. tries the spin move. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for the home team, Jeremy Sohan.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Brooks outside. Wiggins outside. Powell sets a screen for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Smooth passes to Jay. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. This one for three. Here's Powell. Clark kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Here's ABC. Pass to Jay. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Brooks outside. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's ABC. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's ABC. Great D that time from Powell. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Clark sets a screen for Wiggins. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
It's deflected. Powell with the steal. From deep. They get it back. Pass to ABC. Second chance shot. And it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jay misses. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Jay, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Brooks up on top. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clark left side. Clark sets a screen for Wiggins. No good on the 3. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Clark. To the wing right side. Stolen by Brooks. Feeds it to Clark. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team
Tough
foul.
task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The natural, he's checked in for ABC. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Offensive rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Murray way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's the natural. Here's Jay. Gets it to fall.
He is